Greetings, sisters and brothers of Local 2627. Today is Monday, September 8th. I hope everybody had a great weekend, and especially for the sisters and the brothers who came out on Saturday for the Labor Day parade. We have 5,100 members, and 1% of our population showed up at this Labor Day parade. So I guess this is a hell of a message that we sent out to the city when we want something. There is no excuse. We walked for less than 1 hour. You couldn't give up an hour on Saturday to make sure that you have your stuff taken care of. Make sure you get your raise, make sure you get your longevity, make sure you get your sick time, make sure you get a contract, because not all of us in 2627 have a contract. I'm from CUNY. We don't have a contract yet. We're not taking this serious enough. 51 people out of 5,100 people. You should be ashamed of yourselves if you didn't show up for the parade. I'm going to move on, but let me just say one thing: for the people who showed up for the parade, I think I'm going to throw a little something special, a little special dinner or whatever, a lunch for the members who showed up on Saturday, because that's what it's about. It's about solidarity. It's about solidarity. And the people who came up understand that that's what we have to do in order to make the system understand who we are. People don't even know about 2627. They think all this stuff that happens with the computers is they take for granted. Your drinking water, your sewage, your police department, your fire department, your whatever, your DOP, your transit, your mayor's office, your corrections department. You think all this stuff just happens? You got to get busy. And get busy is by going out there showing solidarity, by going at these demonstrations. And if you didn't show up on Saturday for an hour, you should be ashamed of yourselves. That's the real deal. I'm moving on. Don't think that you have to be at the same agency for your whole career. We have members that change agencies every 4 or 5 years. Every time they change, they get more money. You've been working for the same agency for 5, 10 years, 15 years, and the only raises you've received were the contractual raises. You need to reevaluate. The average salary in our local is $74,000 a year. Are you making that? About 65% of us make at least $100,000 a year. Are you making that? You need to think about it. You need to use our education reimbursement program. You need to get some certifications. You need to really seriously think about this. This is serious, serious stuff. DOE. You work for the Department of Education. The only people that should be representing you are people that come from Local 2627. If they come from another local, they cannot represent you. And we're starting to get this on a regular. They're saying, well, no, you were not represented by 2627. They don't know about our titles. They don't know about what we do. How can they represent you? They're not expert witnesses. If you're a DOE and you have a problem, you call this office, and I'm not even going to tell you what the number is. You go to our website and find out what our number is, local2627.org. You give us a call and let us represent you. Phone hang-ups. People call. The phone rings 4 or 5 times. Maybe, I think it's 4 times. You don't get an answer from us. Nobody picks up. Why? Because we're handling the other 5,100 members. There's only 2 of us handling all these calls, filling all these calls. So probably we're on the phone when you're talking to somebody else, because you know what? When I go to a meeting, I forward the office phone to my cell phone. If you want to call back and you don't get, if you want to call back from us, you leave us your phone number. You leave us a message, your name, and your phone number. We will get back to you. But that hanging up on Friday, Thursday or Friday, somebody called me, and I'm talking to another member on the phone. A serious case, as a matter of fact. But every case is serious. And I see the same phone number coming up on the I don't know what you call it. I can't think about it. I'm getting old, so I don't remember that stuff. On this display. The caller ID, that's what I'm looking for. The caller ID, the same number comes up 4 times. Well, when it comes up the next time I'm off the phone, I say to the member, I start off the conversation, why do you keep hanging up every time you call? The member took offense, said a couple of words to me, and hung up. Well, let me tell you something. If you're that member or any other member that hangs up on me when I say that, because, you know, let me just say one thing. When you call me, you have an issue. You have a problem. You call Mike, you have an issue. You have a problem. You want us to take care of it. If you want to hang up and get mad because I said to you, how come you come on hang up when you didn't leave a voicemail? Let me just say this to you. Like Iggy in that song, I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I'm keeping it real. You don't want to talk to me, you get mad, I got one less problem without you. Because everybody calls, they got a problem. No one, very, very, very few people ever call us and say, hey, I just called to say hi and thank you for what's going on. No, they call us because they have an issue. You want to hang up on us and you don't want to talk to us anymore? We got one less problem without you. All right? I'm keeping it real. Next thing is, John Lou has done so many things for this local. He comes to our events, so if we ask him to come to an event, he stopped this whole City Time project. He stopped them contracting out our jobs. And I'm going to be real with you. We owe him. Primary days tomorrow. You need to volunteer to do something for John Lou. You need to volunteer. He's protecting your job. He protects your job as controller. He will protect your job as a state senator. We need to make sure we support him. Now, I don't know who's called. You need to call this office. We'll tell you where you need to go. Mike Lanny and myself will definitely be out there campaigning for John Lou tomorrow. And don't think because we're in this office, we're on release time, but we cannot do political stuff while we're on release time, which means that we will have to use some of our annual leave in order to go out there and support him. You need to get on the ball. There's things that we still need to do, and you know what? It's even better because now he's going for the state level, not the city level. He's going for the state level. He can get things done for us. We need to support him. Please. He has hours after 6 p.m., which everybody's off. If you want to go out and go to subway stations or knock on people's door for John Lou, remember, he's protecting your jobs. You need to give this office a call and say we only have one day left, which is tomorrow. You need to give this office a call and say, hey, look, I want to volunteer where I need to be. Who do I need to call? Okay? Good and welfare this week. I know this is a long message. Good and welfare, TRS, Trent Graham. The brother passed away. He's only 41, 42 years old. Brother passed away. Our love goes to his family. HRA, Dala, Fahmy, who's coming from surgery. Here today, gone tomorrow. We don't know when we're going to go out. Let's do the right thing while we're here. And let's make sure if we can't do the right thing for ourselves, we do it for our families, the people that we leave behind. My love and the love of Mike Lanny and the rest of the local executive board goes out to these members who are having strife in their lives. In solidarity, this is Robert Ajayi. I'll speak to you soon.